good morning. It's Tiffany and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we go any further in today's video, I want to go ahead and thank our sponsor, Merryfield. Okay, can we be honest for a second? Eating healthy is expensive. I swear, every time I fill my cart with the good stuff, the veggies, the cage-free eggs, the better for you brands, my total jumps like it's trying to give me a heart attack. But I have found something that has actually changed the game for us, and it's completely free. It's called Merryfield, and it rewards you for buying healthier brands you're probably already picking up. So Merryfield is a free app where you earn points on all kinds of clean, better for you products, and even all produce and all eggs, which is actually unheard of. You just upload your receipts, or, this is my favorite part, you can connect your online shopping accounts like Instacart or Whole Foods, and Merryfield does all the work for you. It finds your qualifying purchases and automatically adds your points. And these points, they turn into gift cards, actual gift cards to stores you already shop at. So it genuinely feels like free money for choosing healthier foods. If you're trying to eat better without blowing your budget, this app is a no-brainer. It's free, it's easy, and honestly, I wish I had downloaded it sooner. So go ahead and download Merryfield. It's 100% free, and start getting rewarded for the groceries you already buy. You can click the link down in my description box or use the QR code here on the screen so that they know I sent you. And thank you again to Merryfield for sponsoring today's video. So it's 9:30 and we have had a very productive morning. I say we. Maybe I mean me and all my personalities. Just being 100. I don't know why I always say we. I also don't know why I started this intro after just making myself a bowl of mini wheats. Mini wheats? Is that what these are called? Good fiber. Because they're gonna get soggy. It's fine, let's talk quickly. Maybe this will prevent me from having like a ridiculously long intro. It's 9:30. We have a very, very busy day today, so I didn't have the camera on this morning. I just got up, got my workout in, took a shower, got myself ready for the day. And yeah, so this morning was arm day. It was upper arms and back and chest. So a lot of chest presses, that kind of thing, push-ups, and it was good. And flies, rear flies. Like, I love those. I love to work back because I like feeling like my back is getting stronger. So anyway, so it was a busy morning down there, and I gotta tell you, I am so ridiculous when it comes, you guys know I love to read. I talk about this all the time. I love to read. It is so fun. It's a fun escape. It's like, ever since I decided that the only thing that I didn't need to only read self-help books, life got better. And it's just so fun. And life is so serious all the time. And it's just nice to kind of check out and, have other things to find entertainment in. It's the same reason people watch TV and movies and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Mine just happens to be books. And so I am at 95% completion of my current book, Taurus Season by Bryn Weaver. And I don't want it to end because I don't know what I'm going to read next. So last night I was doing a lot of research about what I'm going to read next. I thought I was going to read the Lord series, but then I went and looked it up, and it has to do with like college students. And you guys, I'm too old. I don't want to read about college students. Same reason I stopped reading God of Malice, because they're in college. And I don't want to read about a 19-year-old. My daughter's 19. Well, soon to be. And I don't want to think about the things that are happening in these books with someone who is in college. Like, I'm 42. I want to think about someone that's closer to my age. So I still have the third book to read, Scythe and Sparrow or something like that. After Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark, there's the third book. Also by Bryn Weaver. So maybe I'll read that. I'm not 100% sure yet. I was looking into a book called Alchemy or Alchemism, something, I don't remember. Because it keeps showing up on my feed, on my Instagram feed. And I finally responded to one of the reels I saw yesterday. And I was like, because she was just going on and on and on about how this book changed her life and how is she supposed to read something else after that. That's how I feel about Haunting Adeline. And I was like, okay, apparently the universe is telling me I need to read this book. But then I went and looked up I read like the synopsis, and I don't know that that might be a little bit too heavy of a read. So I don't know. If you are a romance lover like I am, let me know. Give me some suggestions. I will tell you, I don't like fantasy. That's my thing. I don't love, which is weird because I do like fantasy for other reasons. I love the Lord of the Rings. I'm such a nerd. We're just going to get real here for a second. I love Lord of the Rings. I love Game of Thrones. Danny and I have rewatched Game of Thrones from start to finish a minimum of 10 times, a minimum. And I have watched it without him more than that. That is like a comfort show that I will just put on in the background. I don't even have to look at the screen to know what's happening because we've watched it so many times. And yet I still forget like the series of things because there's so many storylines and you forget. And so I can rewatch that over and over and over and find something new every time. So I do like fantasy like that. Love Lord of the Rings, love Harry Potter, all that stuff. But when it comes to my reading, I don't like that. I do love a dark romance though. Like the books that I have read that I love are Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline, Lights Out, which is funny. That's a good one. Like I said, Butcher and Blackbird, one of my absolute favorites. I'm so excited that they're making it a movie. I like a little mystery, a little edge, and I like characters who have depth. I'm not like a small town romance kind of gal. I'm not like a pumpkin spice cafe kind of gal. I'm a Scorpio, so I need stuff that's got like substance and like rich characters with, some seedy pasts who do things because they have deep-seated morals that maybe are a little questionable, but I think you know what I mean. So let me know if you have a suggestion. I did ask you guys in a video recently if you'd be interested in doing a virtual book club, and so many of you said yes. The tricky part is going to be finding us a book that everybody is interested in, and that might be hard. That might be hard because I read some pretty dark things, and I don't know what that looks like, for a mass amount of people. So we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out. But if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm very, very curious. My cereal is getting soggy. Oh well, it'll just become porridge. I don't know. I told you guys yesterday that I had a UTI like randomly. So I've been on the antibiotics now for a couple days, and that today I feel like a brand new person. Remember I was telling you how tired I was? I think that's why. My body was fighting this infection that I didn't realize I had. I had minor symptoms. Luckily, I caught it so early. I haven't had a UTI in 5 million years. So I was like, it was crazy. I told you guys yesterday at the end of the vlog that my surgeon's office called me to talk to me about changing from a full tummy tuck to a mini tummy tuck and breast lift. And I'm very, very, very anxious about this conversation. Danny and I were talking about it for well over an hour last night, doing all this research together. And it might be that this is actually the right way to go. I just want to make sure, like I said in the video yesterday, I just want to make sure that the results that I'm looking for can be accomplished with the mini tummy tuck as well. I am not a surgeon. I didn't go to decades of school, you know what I mean? So I am not here to tell this surgeon what they should and shouldn't be doing. I would never. But I do want to just make sure that her and I are on the same page when it comes to final results and if she believes that we can get there with the mini, then great. I'm here for it. Danny was like, this actually might be the right route. And I agree. I just want to be sure, you know, that we're on the same page. So like I said, I told her, please do not refund anything until I've had the chance to talk to the surgeon and we're for sure that that's what we're doing. So that's what we're going to do. I also wanted to just mention really quickly, you guys have been telling me, you guys have been sending me DMs and comments about topics that you're interested in me discussing more. And I have been taking notes. I've been writing things down and some things that I think I can pre-film in December for January videos while I am recovering. One of the things you guys have asked me to discuss is ADHD and how I, as a 42-year-old perimenopausal woman, parenting neurodivergent children, married to a neurodivergent man, how I make it all work and what strategies I use. And I feel like I want to talk about this. So many of you message me and are like, I resonate so much with this content and the things that I share. I take kind of a joking approach to most things in life. If you know me in real life, I want to just feel good and find joy. And I want to be a beacon of joy in any room that I walk into. And so when it comes to dealing with my ADHD, I do approach it 90% of the time from a place of humor. And it's my coping strategy for most things in life. And I think a lot of you resonate with that. And I can't even tell you, countless numbers of you have reached out to me either on Instagram or here on YouTube saying, maybe I have this. And I'm here to tell you, you probably do. You probably do. But I was thinking that would be a video that I could discuss in January. And another video would also be about how I approach things as a yellow aura person. And like, if you don't know what that means, I will explain that in that video. I actually started a video outline in my notes because I was like, I really want to talk about this. One of the pillars for my channel is mental health and wellness, and health and wellness in general. But part of that is mental health. And I feel like this is a way for me to stay in touch with my mental health roots while being a content creator. And I think that, I don't know, it's something that I would be interested in. I was looking at my YouTube recap last night, and it said that I don't know what they call it, like my personality on YouTube, I guess, is called the self-improver, which is only 2% of people. It says you're drawn to content that helps you grow and reach your full potential. You've watched content creation advice and personal finance tips showing you're focused on growth, which is true. And I feel like that's something that I could share. Like, those are videos that I love to watch on YouTube, and those are videos that I would like to share. So, and I feel like January is the perfect time for that. If there's any other topics like that you guys are interested in, I'm going to be vlogging. Do not panic. I'm going to be vlogging my entire surgery, my entire recovery, all of that. I'm going to vlog the whole experience for you guys. Not just for you, but for me. I want to look back at this as well. And somebody commented on yesterday's vlog saying, how are we ever going to go back to 3 to 4 videos a week when we're used to seeing you every day now? And Danny said to me yesterday, maybe it was this morning, he was like, I agree. He's like, you're kind of made for this daily vlogging thing, and mixing in still the Sunday resets and the decorating and all that stuff. He's like, but I see you doing daily vlogging for sure. So I don't know. We'll see. I have really, really, really enjoyed it. And I feel like I'm just able to be so much more of myself. You know what I mean? Just my relaxed persona and not always my professional persona. And you're going to have to let me know what you think. But anyway, if there's other topics that you're interested in me doing deep dives on, that have to do with like the wellness or the parenting or anything, you know what I mean? Let me know, because I like that and I would love to do that. So, all right. So right now it is 9:50. I've been talking for 14 minutes as usual. And I am going to do computer work. I'm going to go turn on, first of all, my little heater over there because I am frigid. Somebody asked me what I keep my temperature at in my house. I haven't responded to that comment yet, but we usually keep it somewhere around like 65 degrees during the day. I know that might sound cold. We have forced air. It comes up from the floor, and forced air can get very, very hot very, very quick. And then it's hard to like regulate the temperature in your house. So we sleep with the temperature somewhere around like 65, maybe even 64 at night. You know what I mean? I sleep under a heated blanket, and that Danny gets so hot. It's so much easier for us to put things on the heated blanket, the little mini heater, more layers of clothes than it is for us to regulate the house back down. You know what I mean? It's really tough. So we try to keep it at a steady 65. If we're like laying down or if we're sitting in the living room to watch a movie or something, we might pop it up to like 67, but never would I go over 70, ever. Like our house would be a sauna if I went that high. But everybody has to do their own. My father-in-law used to freeze in my house because we kept it so cool. And I do too. I freeze sometimes too, but that's why I have a heated blanket. I try to do other things. Plus, our heat is run on propane, and it's expensive. They came yesterday to fill our propane. We're on like a neighborhood delivery, and I don't know how much they put in. I gave Danny the bill. I don't have it, but it was like $400. So you know it's expensive, and so you know we have solar panels. So anytime we can do things from an electrical standpoint, it's gonna be more cost effective for us. So if I can plug in that little space heater in my office so that my office feels like a sauna, but not the rest of the house, if I can plug in my heated blanket, you know what I mean, then that's gonna be better on our bills overall than if I am constantly running the heater. So anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all of that. I'm going to get work done right now. I need to answer emails. You guys also asked me a question about my management team that I have, spoken about a couple of times on the channel. I work with a company called Makeover, and this is a little behind the scenes. And my main point of contact, her name is Priscilla, and I've talked about her before. She is fabulous. She lives in Brazil, and she is stunning and wonderful. And another person that I work very, very closely with, her name is Isabella. She's also from Brazil, also stunning, so nice. I work with such a great team. There are other people that work on the team as well, but those are the two women that I work with regularly. And their job, Maker Watch as a whole, their job is to help content creators work with brands. So things that I was doing myself before, answering brand emails, trying to broker deals and contracts as someone who doesn't understand deals and contracts, that was incredibly difficult. And I had been approached by management for months from Maker Watch and other companies. And I was just like, I can't even think about this. I'm working 2 full-time jobs, also trying to be a mom of 5 kids. I can't even think about the idea of management right now. But then finally, when I had made the decision towards the end of last calendar year that that was going to be my last school year, and I was going to make the dive into full-time content creation, I told Danny, I said, I feel like I owe it to myself to sit down and have a conversation with this, with a management team and see if this is something doable, because if I'm going to make this my career, I want it to be lucrative for my family, not just lucrative so that I can pay my bills, but I also need to put money away for retirement, right? And I want to be able to pay for college for my kids. And, there's things that I wanted to do financially that I just felt like it made sense that I met with a management team. And some people are going to feel like some people view YouTube as it should always just be a hobby and it should never cross over into full-blown business. And if that's you and that's your mindset, totally get it. I couldn't disagree more. I view myself as an entrepreneur now, as a content creator. Some would say influencer. I don't love that word. I would say I'm a content creator, but I do view it as a business. You know what I mean? Now, it started as a hobby, but tons of careers start off as hobbies. Tons of careers. And, you know, doesn't matter. I met with the team back in December of last year. Loved the team. Loved what they had to offer. And the idea of relinquishing all of that brokering of the deals, reading of the contracts, you know, negotiating prices, all of that stuff. I was so happy to relinquish. I'll never forget in that conversation, the first conversation I ever had with Priscilla where we were talking about, you know, my goals for the channel, what types of brands that I had worked with, would love to work with, like dream brands that I wanted to work with, which one was Walmart. My number one dream brand to work with was Walmart, and now they're one of the biggest brands that I work with. It's a dream come true. But when I told her how much there is no magic formula for how much you should be charging a brand when it comes to, you know, doing a sponsorship. And so I was just coming up with random numbers. And I remember hearing in a video that if the brand doesn't counter, then if they take whatever you provide them with, then obviously it was below what they had budgeted because they're not negotiating. And so you've, you know, undersold yourself. And when I told Priscilla how much I was charging, she was like, she literally scoffed, like, like that, like a scoff, you know? And I was like, oh, is it too much? And she was like, no, it's definitely not enough. And I was like, oh, you're hired. Thank you. So it has been almost a full calendar year. I started working with her in January, working with Make Her Watch in January. It is now December. It has changed my life. It has changed my career. It has changed my channel. It has helped me create a business out of something that I have loved doing. And when I had a meeting with her last month, we had a Google Meet, and she said to me, you have to make sure you're still having fun. And I was like, oh, I am having the most fun. And she was like, what other career can you think of where you just get to have fun all day? And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Because sometimes what happens is as content creators, when this becomes like our full-time gig and this is how we support our family, you start to panic. Like it's a lot of pressure and you want to make sure that you're doing it right and that you're providing what you need to for your family to live a good life and have everything that they need. And it was a very good reminder that, you know, you got to make sure you're having a good time. And I am. And this Vlogmas has been so much fun. While you're here, before I get off of talking and go get a bunch of work done, let's do our advent calendar real quick. Okay, we need, wait a second. Did I say Vlogmas number 4? I actually think it's Vlogmas number 5. Guys, oh my gosh. I feel like I got to redo that entry. That intro. I'm gonna. So when you're seeing this, you don't even know that I said 4, but I did. Because today is the 4th, which means it's Vlogmas Day 5. What a turkey. I told you that was gonna mess with me. Starting on the 30th. All right, number 5. 5 is skinny, and I'm ripping it not very well. Okay. What do we got? We have Lights, Camera, Lashes, Platinum, Tarte. What is it? Is it mascara? Hold on. Is it mascara? Oh, it is. Cool. Okay. So that's the second mascara. So we got the Benefit mascara, which I actually gave to my daughter's friend Ava, my bonus daughter. And which I'm so here for. Like, she's in college, you know what I mean? Like, her funds are limited. So I am excited that I have another mascara. So great. And then let's do our sticker. And my poor wheat thins are now mush. That is straight mush. It's fine. Okay. Got number 5. I'm always nervous now because these could be super spicy. I don't know. Oh, not spicy at all. Super cute. That one's adorable. I feel like I gotta go get my Kindle and show you the current stickers I have on it. Hold please. It's really cute. So currently, this is what I have on my Kindle. They're these really cute like holographic stickers. This one says, don't ask me what I'm reading. This one says, the smut reader. This says, hot moms read books. And then this one is my favorite. It's a candle with flames and like all the little chili peppers, all the little spices. And then this one's really cute, the little charm. I did order 2 more because I was like, oh, I have empty space, like the way I put them on. And so I ordered them. These are all from an Etsy shop. Let me pull it up and I'll tell you what it's called. Her stickers are fantastic quality. They're waterproof. She hand draws them. She draws them like on her iPad. It is from a company called Amberlynn Studio. I will link it in the description box. So Amberlynn Studio. And I got this one called, it says, in a really good place right now. In my book, of course, not mentally. And then the other one is Do Not Disturb, I Am Booked. And it's this cute little like door. And looks like it's in like a little tree house or whatever. So, so, so cute. I love them. And like I said, the quality is top notch. The stickers are waterproof. They're really, really nice. And then my case currently is from Amazon. So that's what it looks like. Just a cute little pink case. I love it. I think that this one would be cute on here too, but I was trying to go with like a color theme. I do have 2 other Kindle covers that I can switch these out because that's kind of how I roll. You know, I can't stay committed to one thing forever. Like I need options. So that, and I can put these on my laptop as well. Okay, that is that. I am now going to stop talking to you for a little bit and I'm going to work. I've got to get a bunch of stuff edited. I want to get today's vlog done because like I said, I've got a really busy day and afternoon. Ronan has his play tonight. Ronan is my 8th grader. He is a thespian. He loves to act and he is always in the school play. Always, always, always. And this year, normally they only do 1 play and it's usually the second half of the school year. However, this year they decided to do a fall or winter play, and then they're also going to do a spring play. So they have a play. His play is tonight. And then he has, I said, are you going to get a break now? And he was like, nope. The auditions for the next play are on the 8th. So that's literally next week. I was like, okay, no break. We're not a problem. So he has to stay at school. The play isn't until 6:30. His school is done at like 2:10, but he has to stay because they've got to like put all their props up and they're going to rehearse, and he doesn't even care. He loves it. He would live there. And he's got his cool little thespian crew. Like they're such a cool group of kids. He's part of the D&D club. Like he's so cool. And so I'm going to bring him food. Excuse me. I'm going to drop like a dinner off for him. I think I'm going to get him a footlong from Subway and chips and a drink and drop that off for him so that he can eat. He was like, Mom, all of the play kids, like that's what we're doing. We're having food. He's like, you can DoorDash it to me. I was like, or I could drop it off. And then next week he has his band concert because he's also in band. I told you, he's just the cool kid. All right. He's the cool kid. So I'll be leaving here probably about 1:30 to go pick that up. I'm just going to put in a Subway order here on my computer, pick it up, drop it off to him at school. Then I have to meet Danny at the mechanic because they're going to flip my tire. So we buy our tires through Walmart. Somebody asked me, why didn't I just take care of the tire the day that I found the screw? And that's because we don't buy our tires like at the tire shop. They're going to charge you 7,000 arms and 3,000 legs. Where if you order it through Walmart, you can actually have them put it on, but it was going to be like 2 weeks because they're always busy. So Danny just orders our tires through there, picks them up, and then we take them to a place in Auburn called Angelo's. And he's wonderful. If you ever go there, tell him we sent you. He's incredible. So kind. We bought my daughter's car from there, and they're just so nice. And we're going to bring my Durango down there. He's going to flip the tire while we go to my pre-op appointment. We're going to take Danny's Jeep to the pre-op appointment, and then we'll go back and pick up the Durango when we're done. And then we'll come home and get ready for the play. Ryan and Griffin are going to the play with us tonight. Michaela has to work and Aiden has to work, so that's a bummer. My mother and sister-in-law are going to meet us there, so he'll have his little fan club. It's fun. These plays are usually funny, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, and I will let you know what happens at that pre-op appointment. I'm going to go get some work done. I'll check back in with you. I'm going to go eat my totally mushy Wheat Thins. Before I go, this sweatshirt you have already seen me wear. This is one of those oversized sweatshirts from Aerie. You guys, I love these. I bought it in cream too. I love it, love it, love it. I think I also have it in blue. These are my favorite. They are so ridiculously comfortable. I love the big collar. This one has like a quilting design on it. So it looks like, I don't know, quilted. And I love that. They're so cozy. The way that it's shown on the website is like layered with another shirt underneath, and that is so cute. I am wearing a medium. I probably could have gone down to a small, but they are designed to be oversized, and so that's how that is. It's great. I love it, though. I love it. So I'll link it for you. I also have just a pair of those Avia black leggings, and right now I just have my slippers. But when we leave, I will pop on those American Eagle booties because they're so warm and cozy. So that's what I'm wearing right now, and I wanted to share that with you. I also just got these earrings from Walmart. I love their Time and True earrings. These were like $4, and I love them. I love a big statement hoop, if you haven't noticed. And I like to get them at Walmart because they're super cheap. And I don't have sensitive ears, so I can do that. My daughter's always like, must be nice, because she has to buy really expensive jewelry because she has very, very, very sensitive skin. And a lot of piercings. Okay, 32 minutes of talking. If you complain about how much I'm talking, you have every right to, because it is so much, so much. I'm gonna go work. I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Really quickly, I just wanted to come back on and tell you that I got an order from, what's it called? Sephora. I needed to get more of the Bobbi Brown vitamin C serum I use every single morning before I put my makeup on. And I had some free gifts for my birthday. I also had like a discount for my birthday. And so one of the things I got was a perfume trial. This is by Chanel. And this is called Chance. You guys, I put this on. This is day 2. I love it. I love it. My 2 favorite fragrances. One is, hold on. I don't want to mess up their names. I also turned on my little heater over there. It's like such a vibe right now. But Versace Bright Crystal Absolute is my absolute favorite perfume ever. If I could only have one perfume for the rest of my life, it would be this one. So incredibly good. And then my second favorite one is this one by Valentino. I can't read what it's called. Let me use my camera to zoom in. If you know, you know. It's like, what is that noise? My neighbor is having trash picked up. This doesn't say either. Let me look on the Ulta website to see what I bought, because now I can't remember what it's called. This one's a new one for me. I absolutely love perfume. Love perfume. Valentino Born in Roma Donna Extra Dose Parfume. So it looks like this. This one is this the 1 ounce? Yes, this is the 1 ounce. And this one is sweet. Oh, this is Danny's favorite. Let's see if I can tell you what the notes are in it. Is a floral ambery fragrance for women, extra dose of vanilla with liquor-like and captivating notes for an extra addiction. It is incredible. Top note, blackcurrant accord. Heart note, rum accord. Base note, vanilla extract. It's in the floral ambery fragrance. As night falls on the eternal city, let yourself be whisked away to a Roman palazzo. Discover a new chapter of Born in Roma story with Born in Roma Extra Dose is what this one's called. So they have several different types of this one, but this one is Born in Roma Donna Extra Dose. It is so good. And if you like perfume, ones that are just very, very feminine, and it says floral, but it's not like, when I think floral, I think like rose or lavender. It's nothing like that. This is so good. Put this on your Christmas list. Send this to your significant other. Put this on your Christmas list. If you don't have a significant other, send it to someone who buys you a nice gift every year and tell them you want this, because it is so good. You can thank me later. The other one, let's see if I can tell you. I used to do Bright Crystal Absolute. I used to do Scentbird, and that's how I learned about different, this Bright Crystal, Versace Bright Crystal Absolute was one of my very first Scentbirds. It was their most popular scent on the website. Scentbird is a subscription where you get little perfumes. And this has a 4.8 star rating on Ulta. It is divine, okay? Divine. Versace Bright Crystal Absolute, the intense version of one of the most beloved jewel fragrances in the world, where the essence of bright crystal is enhanced to extreme. So it's in the floral fragrance family. Scent is floral, fruity, musky. Keynote, top, yuzu, iced accord, and pomegranate. Middle is peony, magnolia, lotus flower, and raspberry. And the base is acai, vegetal amber, and musk. So the big difference between the two of these, okay, is that this one is a lot more vanilla. This doesn't have vanilla in it at all. This one is more, in my mind, it's a little more clean than this. This is a little more sweet. But they're both phenomenal. Either one, if you were to put either one of these on your Christmas list, they are incredible. And then this one, the Chanel Chance. Let's see if they sell this on Ulta. They do. They do. Okay. This one also is a 4.7 star rating. It is delicate and unexpected floral fruity fragrance that sweeps you into a soft whirlwind of happiness, fantasy, and radiance. Girl, sign me all the way up. A green and fruity grapefruit quince accord intertwines with the softness of jasmine and the smoothness of white musks for an intoxicating light floral trail. Keynotes are grapefruit and jasmine. It is divine. It is absolutely going on my Christmas list. Absolutely going on my Christmas list to add to my other two faves. I love a good perfume, you guys. Love a good perfume. So, there we go. Okay. I just felt like I needed to tell you that because it is the time of giving. And sometimes as ladies, it's hard, or gentlemen, or whoever, it's hard as people to tell our significant others things that we want, or to think about things that we want. Lion, please don't knock over my camera. Thank you. And for me, Danny always says to me, like, I don't know what to buy you for Christmas because if there's something you want, you just get it. And he's not wrong. But there's plenty. I sent him an entire list of things I want, like a Kindle holder, you know what I mean, that like sits on your lap and you put your snacks in it and everything. Like I've sent him plenty of things. I sent him like a Kindle clicker that I said I would never need because how hard is it to lift your hand? But if it's on a stand and you have your hands under your blanket, you want a clicker. But perfume is another way to go. So I'm sending him this one, Chanel Chance, to add to my repertoire. An old favorite of mine that used to be my favorite when Danny and I first started dating, I've always had a love for high-end perfumes, was Hannah More. It's super sweet. To me, it's a little too sweet now. Please don't touch that, Bubby. Please, Lion. It's a little sweet for me now, but which sounds kind of crazy, but Hannah More is really good. I don't think that they sell that on Ulta, but maybe they do actually. I don't know. Let's go look. Cut me off abruptly. My camera died. They have it on Amazon. It's 4.3 stars, and it might be Hanae Mori is how you say it. H-A-N-A-E. It might be Hanae. I'm not sure. I always said Hannah. Hannah More. Hannah Mori? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Notes of jasmine, cedar, labdanum, aquatic green accord, peony, brown sugar, mint leaves, pink pepper, and limone primo fiore. I don't know. What I do know is the scent is cedar, floral, and mint. It is mint. Interesting. I never would have thought that, but it is delightful. It has 353 customers find this perfume beautiful smelling, with one noting its fresh, delicate flowers and appreciate its feminine yet not mousy character. That's a book, girl. The fragrance receives positive feedback for its great price and light floral notes. However, customers disagree on its longevity, with some saying it lasts all day while others find it doesn't stay long. Moreover, several customers report issues with the bottle being broken. Oh, that's too bad. But that doesn't have anything to do with the scent. But you guys, I wore this forever and ever and ever. I still have a bottle of it. What's so funny is that my kids will say when I wear it, which is very, very rarely, my kids will say, oh, it's the smell of my childhood. So anyway, okay, back to work. Okay, checking in for the vlog. It is 12:30. I have been writing scripts, answering comments. I filmed and edited a sponsorship already. I just finished filming another sponsorship. I'm gonna go sit down and edit that, get that turned in. And then I'm just trying to like back plan in my head about what we're gonna do when. Because if I wanna make sure that I'm to Ronan's school by like 1:45 with his food, then I should order it by like 1:20, be in my car to go get it by 1:25, pick it up by 1:30, and then that should give me enough time to get to his school. Do any of you do this? Is this how you guys plan too? Like, I feel like I have to go backwards in order to make sure that I have enough time to do all the things. Like, because if I try to do it the other way around, I'm for sure gonna forget something, or I'm just not gonna be able to have the right, like, whatever. I have to show you this picture of Lion. He was staring at me from behind my computer screen while I was editing, giving me one eye, but just like straight, like stank eye staring at me. I've never been afraid of that cat until that moment. I kick him off my desk literally all day long. He will rub himself all over the screen. And it's not like I don't have a problem with it. I love my cats. That's why I am way more cat person than a dog person. I love my dog, but I'm not one of those people. I like dogs. They're adorable and cute and fluffy, but I'm not like, I much prefer a cat. Maybe because I'm like a cat. I like love and attention when I want it, but then I want to kind of be left alone. But man, an orange cat is like no other cat I've ever had. They're just so dang needy. He is so needy. I get tons of like cat videos in my feed. Like my algorithm knows that I love Bookstagram videos. I love funny cat videos. I love ADHD videos, and I love like working out empowerment memes. And I saw this one today. It was like, in today's episode of Lazy and Jobless, and it was like an orange cat, you know, just so funny, just so very Garfield. So that's what we're doing. I am gonna go edit this sponsorship and get that turned in as well. And I'm feeling so good, and I don't know if it's just, I thought that I was gonna be like ultra burnt out doing a vlog every day. I am not gonna lie to you. There was a moment right before Vlogmas started. I think it was actually Saturday. Literally the Saturday before I started filming Vlogmas, that I was like, what'd you do? Girl, what did you do? Because editing is so time consuming, right? Like so time consuming. Oh, that's the other thing, is I need to edit the vlog that's gonna go live tonight before, okay, I gotta make this quick. But I was really panicking, like, what did you do? What did you get yourself into? And then now that like we're in it, and this is day 5 that I've been filming and editing and getting a video up every day, it's actually easier. I know that sounds crazy. Like putting up a video every single day sounds in theory like it should be the most exhausting thing in the world. And it would be if it was like, if I was decorating every day, or if I was doing a clean with me every day, or if I was doing a cook with me every day, because those, you have to like do a lot of setup and prep and like, you know, before I can do a clean, or before I can do the clean with me's, there's not a lot of prep, but the editing takes forever because there's so many additional steps. And the decorating videos really take a long time because I have to make sure that the space is clean and organized. I gotta get a game plan. Most of the time I have like a general idea of what I'm gonna do, but I really don't know until I'm doing it. And decorating, if you know, and if you decorate like a maximalist like I do, you know that like, you really don't know what you're doing until you're in it, and then you're moving things around. And then I like to take all my decor out and look at it at the same time so that I can see what I have, so that I decorate with what I want, but then I gotta put it all away, and then you gotta do your final shots, and then you gotta take your pictures, and you guys, it's involved, and I love it. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, if I had to do a video like that, and I had to film and edit a video like that every day, I would burn out in 3 days. Like it would never happen, never. I would work 20 hours a day. But this is different. This is fun. This is easy. And I hope you guys are liking it. Like, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. So I gotta figure out what this is gonna look like come 2026. I don't know, y'all. Tell me what you think. Tell me down below. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna go sit down at my desk. I'm going to edit this video, this sponsorship that I just did, get that turned in. And then I'm gonna edit today's Vlogmas. So day 4 is Vlogmas that you're gonna see today, but not today when you're watching this. Do you feel like you're in Truman Show yet? Like, are you losing your mind? You know, I'm gonna edit the video that you're gonna see today from yesterday, but you're not gonna watch it till tomorrow, and it's not the day that, okay, it's fine, everything's fine. You guys, I feel so much better. Thank God for antibiotics, because I was really feeling run down at the beginning of this week, and now I know it's because I was fighting that dang UTI that I didn't realize I had, and I feel like a new woman, like I have a new lease on life since taking that and feeling so much better, so much better. Man, I really rant a lot. I'm so sorry. Okay, hello my friends. It is about 5:30. I am just getting back from the doctor's appointment. I know that sounds crazy. My appointment was at 3:30, but she didn't even come in to see me until almost 4. And then we did before pictures. That was a little nerve-wracking, like getting naked. Sir, every time. So we did before pictures, and then she had us watch a video about like, when I say we, she had Danny and I watch a video about like what to expect, what the surgery looks like, and then after care and like all that stuff. And then she came back in and, you know, asked if we had questions or whatever. So then we talked about the liposuction. Like I had questions about, you know, how much liposuction was going to be done. And she was explaining to me, because majority of my skin is down at the bottom, right? And so she's like, you know, the majority of your liposuction is going to be done just cleaning up the sides, like you're around your waist and your hips, and maybe a little bit like here on the back. But when I pulled my pants down, because I had gotten dressed before we were having this conversation, so she could like demonstrate where she was going to be doing this, she went, all of this is going to be gone. And she like grabbed like straight like belly, like all of this, she was like, it's going to be gone. And I almost started crying. Like I was just so, like, that's what I want. That's what I'm going for. You know what I mean? So it just like choked me up a little bit. And then, oh my gosh, this cat. So yes, she said, all of this is going to be gone. Sorry, I got distracted. We have to leave here in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go to Ronan's play. I asked her about my shot. So my surgery is on a Tuesday the 30th. She said she said I have to not have a shot for 7 days. So, I'll only miss one shot. So I take my shot on Sundays. So I'll take it on the Sunday. Then the Sunday before surgery, I won't take it. And then she said I should be good to go for the following Sunday. We talked about like getting back to work, like activity and stuff. And right away after surgery, they want you like up and moving and walking a little bit every hour, which is the same that they said to me after my hysterectomy. She said after 4 weeks, I should be able to start doing very light exercise like the recumbent bike. And then she said 6 weeks is typically when you can start like lifting heavy weights again, but it's really going to depend on how recovery is going because I am having the muscle repair. I just took lying down. Now you're climbing up there, Tallulah. Oh my gosh. So we're going to play it by ear. I asked her, this might be TMI, but I did ask her about like, you know, when other types of activities could resume, you know, like the kind between, people in a loving relationship. I don't know how else to say that. I said, can I ask you an inappropriate question? And she was like 3 weeks. I didn't even ask the question. She knew what I was asking, which I thought was hilarious. And Danny goes, it's not even me asking. We talked about, like, I have a lot of like hang on like this part of my body. So I asked her with the breast lift, like, would she be addressing that? And she said, yes, that, you know, when she centralizes the breast in the lift, she said, you know, that will probably take care of majority of it. And then whatever is left, she can lipo. The other thing that we were talking about is it isn't that she is not doing a mini tummy tuck. She was doing a regular full tummy tuck. But that the coding for insurance purposes and for like the hospital purposes, there isn't a code. What's happening is the parts of the surgery are being done by the general surgeon, like the muscle repair, and that stuff is being charged to insurance. And so what she's conducting, she was able to like rework it so that insurance is paying for as much as possible, and then I'm paying for the remainder. And that saves me like a little over $5,000. So absolutely incredible. So Danny and I were talking about on the way home, it's like I'm doing the tummy tuck and the breast lift for like $11,000, which is, when I was getting my pre-surgery pictures done, the nurse was like, she's incredible. She's so good. Her results are so good. She's like, people like seek her out. I was like, this is so great. I'm so excited. It totally hit me while I was there though, that this is real, like really got me emotional. Trying to think of any other things that she told me. Nothing really. Just, I mean, it's all like basic surgery stuff, you know, can't eat after midnight the night before. Whether or not I stay the night in the hospital will be determined by the other surgeon, the general surgeon that's doing like the hernia repair, because he'll make that decision. And if I need to stay in the hospital, it will be covered by insurance because it'll be because of that, not because of the cosmetic piece. Because if it's for the cosmetic piece, that's not covered by insurance. And I don't, every bit of money that she saved me, I'll be paying in hospital stay. I'd prefer not to stay in the hospital if I don't have to, but at the same time, I'm fine with it as well. I I do have a blood clotting disorder. I do have factor 5, so I do have to make sure that I'm using like those leg compression things that we have from previous surgeries. You know, you put them on your legs and they like move your blood around or whatever. It's also why it's so important that you get up and move. I think that's it. It was a very good appointment. It was very long. We were there for a long time. And then we had to leave. The appointment to get home, it's usually like a half an hour, but there was so much traffic. So there's that. What else? It took us a long time to get out of there. Then I had to go pick up my car because we dropped my car off to get the new tire put on. And then we had to go pick it up. And then now we're home. And like I said, it's 5:45. Ronan's play starts at 6:30. So we're going to go get seats and get situated. I still have not edited the video to go up today because I was working on filming and editing sponsored content. I was getting like those deliverables done first. I am still going to edit and upload the vlog today. It just might be a little bit late, and I'm going to post that right now on Instagram so that people there know too. I think that's it. So I'm going to go freshen up. It is frigid outside. It's supposed to be extra frigid when we go to the treehouse. So that's stressful, but it's fine. We're going to bring our heated blankets. I still haven't packed for that yet, but I have tomorrow. Danny will have to pack tonight. And yeah, the kids are going to the movies with friends this weekend. So I've been talking to those parents and getting that all situated. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. My doctor called me to make sure that I started those antibiotics, that I was feeling better. I let her know already I'm symptomless, like I have no symptoms anymore. And everything is good. So that is that. All right. You know what? I think I'm just going to close out the vlog here because I don't know how long the play is going to go and what like the rest of the night's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog now. Got crazy going on out there. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow we head to the treehouse. So I will take you along with us, and I will still be editing and still be uploading, even on our little mini vacation. Danny already knows. He's super excited. And we made dinner reservations for Saturday night at a nicer, like upscale restaurant, because I told him I really want to be able to wear like a skirt and my boots, and like I want to get dressed up and look cute because it's mommy and daddy time. So I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. See you soon, friends.